Hey everybody, it's Murgle, and today in this one, I promise it's a really real video, right? Not messing around like we did on the first. It's gonna be about the Azurite Armor, because for the first time, they have finally implemented some of the Azurite Armor, which if you don't know what Azurite Armor is, it's going to be replacing the tier pieces pretty much. It's going to be like a head, shoulder, and chest piece. Now, that means they don't have any tier in this expansion. Very strange decision. I wouldn't call it strange, maybe, but a very different decision by Blizzard, because it's weird to think that I'm not going to be calling the next set of gear tier 26, tier 27, tier 28, those things like that. I'm going to be calling it Azurite tier 1. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, but that's what it pretty much is this time around, and we can finally get to look at a couple of how it's going to work. So, what this is this is like a nether light crucible interface flipped upside down. That's what it currently is. And it pretty much is that exactly. So, the Azurite armor is supposed to be replacing our artifact weapons and our legendary effects, things like that. They're trying to re-implement those effects and abilities into this new Azurite armor to increase our characters. So this is the Netherlight Crucible. Like I said, flipped upside down when I looked at it, because the first effect at the bottom of this is the Azurite Empowerment, which was the first effect on the Netherlight Crucible at the top. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, anyways, let's just look at it from the top here. Champion of Azeroth. Contributing to death of an enemy of Azeroth heals you for 786 and grants you 26 versatility for 1 minute, stacking up to 2 times. Pretty nice. I assume it'll work in raids. By that wording, it actually seems like it'd be really effective if you are on a fight with a lot of monsters. Wrecking Brilliance. Every other soul shard your agony generates also increases your intellect by 79 for 6 seconds. Shadow's Bite. When your summoned Dreadstalkers fade away, they increase the damage of your Shadow Bolt by 59 for 8 seconds. When your Rain of Fire damages 3 or more targets, gain 97 haste for 8 seconds. So as you can see, this is the level 1 Heart of Azeroth tier effects. Then there's level 4, level 7, and level 10. Now about these levels. I think they're going to be tied to the item level of the equipped piece of gear. So this is only 185 item level. It only scales up to level 10. The Heart of Azeroth, when I was leveling my other character through all the places, I couldn't even finish all the quests. A lot of them are still broken. This is alpha, so it's to be expected, but a lot of stuff was broken. Many things couldn't get me Azerite power. It all just wasn't leveling my Heart of Azeroth as much as I could have, and I still managed to reach level 7. I bet I could reach level 10 by level 120. So I can't imagine they're going to lock the final tier effect by level 10 for the entire expansion. Maybe this is just a placeholder numbers, or maybe it's going to be based on the item level. It's hard to say right now. This is the very basic beginning stages of this armor. But anyways, the tier 4 is Blood Siphon. Increase your mastery by 34 and your leech by 17. Gut Ripper. Damaging abilities have a chance to deal 437 physical damage to the target. Gut Ripper occurs much more often against targets below 30% health. That sounds like it's on the wrong class. Like it should be a warrior thing, because that's pretty much around the time you start executing, right? Not quite, but you know, you get the idea. It sounds like an execute thing, and it's physical damage. New meta is to stack strength gear on a warlock. Okay, Elemental Whirl. Your damage abilities have a chance to grant you Elemental Whirl, increasing your critical strike, haste, mastery, or versatility by 97 for 10 seconds. Vampiric Speed. When an enemy you damage dies, you heal for 786 and gain 60 speed for 6 seconds. And then Resounding Protection. Every 30 seconds, gain Absorb Shield for 262 for 30 seconds. So like I said, a lot of these sound like things that you get in the Netherlight Crucible. That sounds like the necklace that protects you, the legendary effect, but not nearly as powerful. It's only a shield for 262. My health is 15,810, so 262 would be hardly one single hit. That was pretty much all it would be. So not nearly as powerful, but yep, you get the idea. And that's the kind of stuff we're going to be expecting. So pretty nice. Now, one thing I noticed, because I checked this before I started recording, when you pick something, as of right now, I can't see how you change the abilities. So if I pick this, there you go. Even if I swap specs, you'll see here, it still locks into that effect. I'm going to swap specs to Demonology. I don't even have access to Agony anymore, right? But I still have this effect in place. This gives me no benefit in this spec at all. So I'm going to assume that probably, like before, Inscription is going to make some kind of codex or book or something that allows me to change my talents freely as I choose, anywhere I want. Because I'm in what you would consider a rested zone. I can't even change it here. This is a rested zone. I don't really understand how this is going to work, but I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Because, yeah, like I said, no benefit for me. I don't even have access to Agony. It would be pointless for me to pick it. And really, there's only one thing I could pick that is universally good. Champion of Azeroth. If I pick that, it doesn't matter what spec I'm in. It's going to benefit me. Maybe there's going to be something like that for every class. It's just, if you don't want to change a lot, just take this. More of like a passive thing, you know? But if you're trying to push parses, you would go for whatever is going to get you the most DPS, even by a small amount. Let me know what you think, though. This is, again, very early stages, but it does mean we're not getting tier pieces. This is going to kind of be our tier. It's, the armor matches. It still matches with a theme, right? It's not like they're just mismatching. You don't look like you're coming out of Outlands after you just leveled, where every piece is a different color. It's still going to be a matching theme. It's just not going to be a full tier effect and set. The Azurite Armor is giving us the effects. So head, shoulder, and chest. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know down below what you think about this new concept, sort of. I guess they like the artifact power grinding. They want to go with that style of gameplay again. And it's probably something we should get accustomed to in probably every future expansion. Just like the mission table. They seem to enjoy that as well, and they keep implementing it in some way or form. In this case, it's going to revolve around war fronts, so we'll be able to see how that's implemented when those come out as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you thought, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.